Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Some people claim that the internet is just a waste of time. And those people tend to be people who have never been online, or they only see about things on the internet through television, or hear about this internet thing on the radio. My question, is the internet really a waste of time? That's my question to you, if you believe that. If you were to ask me my opinion, it absolutely isn't a waste of time. If you didn't notice, at least from the videos that have been recorded in recent days, or the live TLDR YouTube episodes, I got a haircut today. And I was in the chair. I had a coupon for like half off or something like that. A really nice place. It's just, you know, one of those cheapy places. I never spend, I usually, well, around $10. You know, is where I try to hit it. Of course, the mark for paying for a haircut. Sitting in the chair, and stylist is cutting my hair, clipping it, and for some reason or another, we were talking about an email promotion that they were doing, like a $5 off a haircut, and you have to use an email address to sign up. And we started talking, and she said, I really don't use the internet. I use it to pay bills, and that's about it. And I said, oh, okay, well, I guess, you know, there's a lot you can do with the internet. I don't know if you knew this. It's more than just videos of guys and dogs. There are cat videos as well. There's, let's see here, what is it? I'm reading the comments here on the live video feed on YouTube here, seeing what people are saying. What is this so-called internet? I've never been on it, says Walina1. Oh, you've been tricked then, because this is really the internet, and it's live, real time. As the conversation went on, she explained that her son got her an iPhone. She has an iPhone, and she doesn't use the internet. I'm like, oh my God, you're kidding me. And she said, no, I really don't use it. I'm like, well, let me show you a couple of apps that could more than pay for the iPhone, like over and over and over again. Here, let me show you a couple of the discount apps that I use. And I was explaining this to her, and I'll just show it to you. And I've done this before. Of course, Groupon, Living Social, Valpak, Entertainment. But I also use Perk. This is something, it's a local app to Seattle. I've talked about it briefly in an earlier video. And I can save up to 50% on a meal. We went out to eat last night. Diana and I did, and we saved $30 on a meal. We were going to eat anyway. And it didn't cost us anything to do. And just because we use this free application. She said, oh, I don't know if I'll use it. And she said, I'm probably going to go down to a store today and get one of those 3-in-1 printer scanners. It's like, well, why do you need the printer scanner? She said, well, I really only need the scanner. I'm like, do you realize you could use your iPhone to scan? And this was her face. What? It was like, she was shocked. It's like, yeah, here, let me show you some apps. My voice didn't get that high normally, but let me see here. I've got JotNot Pro, Prismo, Sign-It, Genius Scan, Card Scan, Turbo Scan, Cam Scanner, Card Munch. I've got a few. My go-to scanner app, by the way, if I just need to scan something real quick into a PDF or a graphic to upload to Dropbox or Google Docs, I use JotNot Pro. I think there's a free version available too. You can give it a shot. Prismo is the one that I used. I did a video on that a while ago. That does OCR from the iPhone. You don't need a scanner if you have a smartphone with a decent camera. I'm guessing there are alternative apps for Android as well. If it weren't for the internet to tell me these things were available, I'd be wasting so many resources. The internet isn't a waste of time. Really? It isn't. Well, I can't afford the $20 a month payment. Well, what if you use the internet connection to find coupons that were worth more than saving $20 that month? Well, that's just crazy. I like spending as much money as I possibly can on stuff. Yeah, that's a good price. You don't know if it's a good price. How do you check the price? Well, what you do is you load up an application like an Amazon application or one of my favorite scanning apps, now owned by eBay, Red Laser. They just released a new version. I could point Red Laser at a UPC code. Oh, here's an example. This is a gift from one of our community members who got it on my Amazon.com wish list. The space shuttle here in Lego. I love that. Thank you, by the way, Chris Widener, who I met on Empire Avenue. He's also local. So I hover this over the UPC code, give it a second. Now check that out. it tells me how much this cost and where I could possibly get it if I haven't purchased it yet, either online or potentially locally. Where is this available locally and for how much? Damn, that was a nice gift. Holy cow. Thank you, Chris. I don't mean me, Chris. I mean Chris Widener. That's awesome. I had no idea. I just added it to the wish list. So without an internet connection, if I were to buy that, I could be overspending. Even if it says 50% off, you don't know if they marked it up 50%. You don't know. Without the internet, I would possibly be losing money. The internet is not a waste of time. It's not just for having fun. It's for saving money and being productive and collaborating and sharing thoughts. And hopefully you would agree with me. We've written an article, another perspective on the matter, about asking the question, is the internet just for fun and diversion, or is it for something more? What are you using the internet for? Primarily entertainment, let's see here, leisure. I guess leisure and entertainment kind of the same. Content consumption, that's kind of an entertainment. Productivity. Saving money. Honestly, I think I use the internet the most to save money. As sad as that sounds. No, actually, I use it for content production. Sharing my thoughts with other people. Social media. I'm being social. What is it to you? Do you have these conversations with people who think that the internet is a waste of time? Hopefully, Ron's article could shed more light on this particular discussion, and as he shares his thoughts with everybody. Certainly, we could use your feedback on the matter, because we have to combat this problem of people believing that the internet is a waste of time. It isn't. And hopefully, this video wasn't. And if it wasn't a waste of time, feel free to share this video with other people so that they know they can use the internet for more than just watching animated GIFs of cats.